Hey guys, thanks for joining the Stock Option Market Weekly Update for the week of September 2nd, 2024. And actually, Monday's a holiday, Labor Day, so happy Labor Day, everybody. So we're actually going to open the market on the 3rd. And what we're going to talk about in this video is we're going to touch on interest rates. We've got rate cuts coming. We're going to talk about how the market did, the S&P last week, and what it looks like moving forward and where we are year to date. We're going to talk about the different sectors and how they're performing, and then we're going to jump into the trades on the option trading platform. Guys, before we get started, if you appreciate the time and effort that goes into making these videos, be sure and hit like and subscribe down below. It gets the video out to as many people as possible. Also, be sure and download the free options workshop in the link below. It talks about the two main benefits of trading options over buying stocks. There's also a paid course as well that's very reasonably priced if you want to dig into the options a little deeper. Disclaimer, I'm not a financial planner and I'm not recommending trades. Please do your own research, and if you're new or learning options, I recommend you start small. Use the link below and open an account with Moomoo. You can get 8.1% on uninvested cash and up to 15 free stocks. You also get the free charting software, which is great and I use every day. It's a zero commission online platform brokerage. All right, guys, we started the week in the S&P 500 at 56.34, and we ended up at 56.48, so pretty much flat for the week. And then if we go to the year-to-date chart, we started at 47.43, so we are up quite a bit right now. The 18% year-to-date, and the PE ratio is 21, so a little bit above the historic average. We have some economic data that came out last week on Friday. The PCE came in as expected, 0.2% core PCE index, and year over year it's 2.5%. So everything was in line. And if we look at the 5-day for the different sectors, again, S&P 0.24%, so pretty flat. And then the other sectors, we had financials up quite a bit. They were up a little bit more, almost 3%. Versus everything else, and technology dropped a little, 1.5%. So year to date, again, everything's up. Utilities up big, financials up big, communication services, industrials, real estate's up 8%. Should do well with the interest rate cuts coming, and technology is up almost 15% year to date. So next week we actually have some. We've got actually the jobs coming out next week. Unemployment rate 4.2%, 0.3 hourly wages. So we'll see where the unemployment comes in next week. 162,000 jobs unemployment report rate. So we'll see. Actually, 4.2% is the rate. But 162,000 jobs is the number that we're looking at. Initial jobless claims, 225,000 jobless claims expected on Thursday. So Thursday will actually be the big day. All right, guys, let's take a look at the live trades on the Tastytrade option trading platform. The first one is AMD, and it's at 148, down from 154 just last week. And you know, if we look at the 1-year chart, I like it. I'm long AMD. I like for it to move up from here, and we've got 2 put spreads on and a call credit spread. So these are all credit spreads. I like to sell options rather than buy them. The probability of profit is much higher. If we look at the curve mode, we can see we're right in that profit range, and we've got P&L at expiration $510. So as long as we stay below the 160 short strike on the call and above the 145, we collect all that premium that's left. And we're at 148 right now. We can actually move down to 140, even further down, and we're still profitable. That's our break even. So I'm at 19 days. Because we're in that profit zone, I'm just going to let it go a little bit longer and see if we can bring in some of that 635 in extrinsic right now. But we've done well in AMD over time, and my target for AMD is $200, so quite a bit higher. Amazon, same situation, and pretty much all these techs are down a little bit from where I'd like to see them, especially with interest rates coming. But these guys are the behemoths. Amazon, everybody knows them. They're going to continue to do well. Everybody knows that. It's trading at 178 right now. Earnings, it looks like I've got earnings over here on October 24th. So we're before earnings on our put spread, 170. We're in that profit zone. We just needed to stay above that 170 range. And I like the chart, and I like it going forward. We're still in that September timeframe. So if it gets tested and we have a move down in technology next week, I'll probably roll to October and just collect more premium and wait, because it's just a matter of time until I mean, we're going to have an interest rate cut in September, and then these tech stocks should go up. Avago, Broadcom, same situation, 155. There's the chart, looks great. Same situation. Put credit spread. I love Broadcom. A lot of people like that Broadcom better right now than Nvidia, even for an AI stock. And they've got earnings next week on the 5th. So you know what? Maybe I'll do a video on that. I've got to look at it. But again, I may throw another trade on before. The IVR is high, so we can collect good premium for Avago right now in trading options. My target is 180, so quite a bit higher than where it's at right now. Look at all these analysts that have it. They've got their target at 180, and everybody's got it rated a buy or a strong buy. So I like Avago, Broadcom going forward. Coin, it's been trading in a range, and we're testing down. It moved down last week. Wow. Here's my short strike, put strike. So I've sold a lot of my calls, and I'm long now. My break even is 175 or 183, so we can still move down. There is support at this 180 level, you can see. So I'm hoping it doesn't move down further, but and I'm in October right now, so we've actually got some time. And again, depending on which way the White House goes, I know Trump is really in favor of Bitcoin and crypto, and so that should help. But I think either way, I think crypto is going to go higher and Bitcoin over time. And Coin is the leading brokerage and platform for both institutions and individual retail investors. So I've done a video on Coin. You can check that out. But I like Coin going forward. My target is much higher than where it is right now. My target for Coin is like 300, but you know, who knows? Bitcoin's so volatile, but over time, I think it's going to grow. DraftKings, we've done really well in. I threw on a call last week. I take the call on and off, and then just stay long the leaps option. I should probably put another tranche on, but just with the single tranches that we've had, we've done pretty well. You know, just over the last 30 days, we've made $266, and the last year over 3,197. So DraftKings has been great for us. My target for DraftKings again is much higher, 50. But I threw on that. I took off my call when we had a down move, and then when we have a big up move, then I'll throw on another call and sell a call against my leaps, and it doesn't take any extra buying power. So that's what I'm doing in DraftKings, and continue to do. And as more states open up to online gambling because they need tax money, DraftKings will continue to go higher. Gold has a high IVR of 62, so I've been trading iron condors. It's been trading within a range, and we're right in the middle of that range right now. I'm profitable down to 225 and up to almost 240. We're at 231 right now. So iron condors, so that's a put credit spread and a call credit spread in gold that I have, and I do that because there's high IVR, and I'll probably look at doing one in October. If we look at October right now, and if we were to throw on an iron condor, we can do it this way, and then we can go way out on the iron condor near the, let's see, if we go 240, 245, or actually let's do a $10 wide, 240, 250, and then if we go 225, we could even go, I don't think it's going to go down. I'd go 225, 215, and let's see what we can collect. 326, and this is in October, so 1/3 the width of the strikes, and throw on another iron condor in October. I'll probably do that next week and go from 225 to 240, And yeah, I like the chart there. So I might look to do that. I'm going to put good till canceled, and then I'm going to put this above the market. This is what I like to do if I see a trade that I'm thinking of doing. I'll put it at $5 and then good till canceled. So that will trigger it to go ahead and place that trade. All right. Micron is the next one that I've got. And Micron, we've got, it's been down. It's at 96. It's moved down. And this is a huge AI stock and very low priced. If it gets back up to 157, geez, it's almost a stock double. But I'm long. I've got a Leaps option in December, 474. So that's December of next year. 474 days to expiration. And I sold a call against it at 103. And then I've got two put credit spreads, one in October and one in September. So again, we're going to be long Micron, and it's had a big move down, and I love this stock going forward. Everybody, all the analysts like it. 161 target, it's at 96. I got to dig into that. Well, actually, I'm just going to stay long. I mean, I'm going to roll these Septembers to October if it gets tested. But, we're close. 95 is my short strike, and we're at 96. So I like Micron. I think it's one of the best buys on the table right now. Netflix is the next one. I've been doing iron condors in Netflix, and we've been doing really well in Netflix. My target for Netflix is 670, so we're actually above my target right now. It's been moving up in this channel pretty consistently, but just doing iron condors, we've been doing really well. But we've got 852 in extrinsic right now. As long as it stays between 660 and 720 in the next 19 days, we make over $800. 660 and 720, it's at 701. So it is right in the middle of that range. And I've got two sets of iron condors in September. So as long as we stay, I'm just going to wait for this $800 to come in over the next 2.5 weeks. And if one side gets tested, I'll close the other. And then eventually, if it goes negative and really gets tested, then I'll just roll to October and collect more premium and put the other side back on. But that's how I trade Netflix. Let me know if you're trading Netflix and how you've done, if you're using iron condors, if you're using options. It's an expensive stock, $701. So to control 100 shares, that's 70 grand. So I like using options for high price stocks like that. Oxy, Warren Buffett stock, I did a video on it. It's been trading down. It's a huge value stock right now. Should do well going forward. I know the analysts, wow, one's got to sell, but everybody else is strong buy. And you saw the chart. It's going to do well, I think, going forward. Palantir, 31. We've been doing leaps and selling calls against Palantir and been doing really well with that. We've made, just let's see, in the last 30 days, $174. And then over the last year, 1,293. So Palantir has been doing well for us. I like it long term. Great AI growth stock in commercial and defense business. So Palantir is great. I've done some videos on that. SoFi, this one I'm doing a video on right now. I think it's a huge buy, getting ready to take off. I'm going to do a video explaining the 3 reasons why I think it's going to take off. So keep your eye out for that. I'm looking at buying more Leaps options in SoFi. But there's a lot of reasons that SoFi is set to take off. SOXL is the semiconductor bull fund, but it's trading within a range, so I like it. I've got a iron condor on that, and I'm just looking for it to stay within that range. And it's been doing well, and it's got pretty high IVR, so that's why I like that, and like doing the iron condors in it. You could also do, if you've got a brokerage, if it's not an IRA, you just do a strangle, and you don't need to have the wings on it. It's not going to use much buying power if you've got that type of account. So TMF, the This is the long-term bond, 3 times bull. As interest rates come down, TMF should move higher, and it's been down, but this is kind of a defensive play. Um, well, it's also an offensive play because rates are going to come down and TMF should go up. So I've got a leaps option 500 days out in TMF. Tesla is one that I've got on. This was a trade that I looked at the chart and saw something on it and thought, hey, you know what? It's trending up. I don't think it's going to drop in the next couple of weeks. Oh, here we go. Tesla. There we go. I was on the wrong chart. But I like Tesla going forward, so I'm long. I don't have anything on right now. So I was thinking about putting a short-term 19-day in September, staying in September short-term, and then if it gets tested, just roll to October and collect more premium. So that's kind of the plan there. Ulta, this took a big hit. Man, they missed earnings again, and this is a Warren Buffett just bought a lot of it. So wow. But he thinks long term. He's a value investor, and the stock's at 352 now. Look at what everybody's got it to buy. Actually, one has it to sell now. But 478 target versus 352. That's up 30% that they're seeing, and the financials are unbelievable. They're great. It's a super strong stock going forward, and I like Ulta, so I'm just going to stay long with my put credit spreads and continue to roll. I just rolled from September to October. Last one, ExxonMobil, 117. These guys have consistently been trading in between a range. I've got the Iron Condor on, and you can see that range that they've kind of been trading in. I've got 113 up to 122. They're at 117 right now, right in the middle. I am in September still. I'll throw another one on for October here shortly, probably next week. So that is it for the trades. And we've got some big earnings, I believe, coming out next week. All earnings. 9. So we've got Dollar Tree, HP, Avago, Broadcom, and Oracle listed here. But I think there's some other earnings plays as well. Let me know what you're trading as far as earnings. All right, guys, I put a link down below for the free options workshop. Be sure and grab that. Remember to hit like and subscribe. Join Moomoo. Get your 15 free stocks. Leave a comment. Ask a question. I answer everyone. Let me know what you're trading, what you're having success with. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.